I've taken out 6 Champaca seeds. I will scarify 3 of them and leave the other 3 as they are. These seeds are Ilang-Ilang seeds. I'll scarify 3 of them and leave the other 3 untouched, just like the Champaca seeds. I'm going to use this 220 grit sandpaper to scarify the seeds by sanding. This grit is a bit rough, which I prefer when scarifying. Let me start with the Ilang-Ilang seeds. All I have to do is sand the outer layer of the coating. I need to be careful not to scratch too deeply to avoid damaging the innermost layer of the seed. Ilang-Ilang seeds have a thick outer coating that is hard for water to penetrate. I've tried growing both Ilang-Ilang and Champaca seeds many times before without success. This is my last resort. I'm trying scarification, hoping it will work with these seeds. I'm not sure if there's a specific process to grow these seeds, and I'm not sure if the seeds are still good. I ordered them online and I'm relying solely on the seller's honesty regarding the seed's viability. Here are the 3 scarified Ilang-Ilang seeds. I'll put these 6 Ilang-Ilang seeds in this jar and soak them with water later. Champaca's seed coating is not as hard as the Ilang-Ilang, but I'll do the scarifying anyway just to thin the outer coating a little bit, allowing the water to penetrate faster. Let me explain a little bit about what scarification is. Scarifying seeds is a gardening trick used to help certain types of seeds sprout better, especially those with tough outer coverings. The idea behind scarification is to mess with the seed coat a bit, making it easier for water to get inside and kickstart the germination process. One process of scarification is like what I'm doing, rubbing the seeds against something rough like sandpaper. This wears away part of the seed coat, making it more receptive to water. There's also hot water scarification, which I'll do a little later once I'm done with this sandpaper. I'll pour hot water over the seeds to soften the seed coat. The whole point of scarifying is to give the seeds a little nudge so they sprout when planted. I've done the hot water scarification before. I'm familiar with it and have done it many times successfully with certain types of seeds. There are 2 other ways to scarify seeds: mechanical and chemical. Mechanical scarification means using tools like a file or knife to scratch or cut the seed coat. Chemical scarification involves treating the seed with substances like sulfuric acid or diluted bleach. Sulfuric acid is really strong, so you've got to be careful when using it. It can damage the seeds if you don't handle it right. Not every plant needs it though. Some seeds can start growing on their own, and sulfuric acid might even damage some seeds. If you're going to use sulfuric acid to help seeds grow, make sure you know what you're doing and understand what each plant needs. The same goes for diluted bleach. You've got to get the concentration just right because too much bleach can kill the seeds. After treating the seeds, rinse them well to get rid of any residual bleach that could hurt the growing seeds. Bleach can work for prepping seeds, but again, you've got to be careful and know how it can affect different types of seeds. So I'm going to treat these Ilang-Ilang and Champaca seeds with double scarification by sanding and soaking them in hot water. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I think it's worth a try. I've read that sometimes it takes months for the seeds to start growing, especially the Ilang-Ilang. I've waited and waited for them to sprout, but I gave up after 6 months without any results. I wanted to buy live plants instead of growing them from seeds, but I couldn't find any online store in Canada that sells these plants. I thought of ordering from the US, particularly Florida, but there's so much red tape when it comes to live plants entering Canada. If any of you know a garden center in Canada that sells these plants or even seeds, please let me know. Also, if anyone knows a trick on how to grow these plants from seeds, could you please advise me what to do? Thank you. And for those of you who are not familiar with Ilang-Ilang and Champaca, let me tell you what they are. Ilang-Ilang, also known by its scientific name Cananga odorata. The name Ilang-Ilang is derived from the Tagalog language in the Philippines. It's sometimes translated as flower of flowers. It is a tropical tree native to the Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Ilang-Ilang is famous for its fragrant flowers from which essential oil is extracted. The oil is highly valued in the perfume industry for its sweet, floral, and exotic scent, making it a key ingredient in many high-end perfumes. The flowers of the tree are greenish-yellow and drooping, shaped like a star. They often have a rich, sweet, and exotic fragrance. Champaca, scientifically known as Michelia champaca, is a tropical evergreen tree that belongs to the Magnolia family. It's native to Southeast Asia, especially in India, Nepal, and Burma. Champaca is well known for its fragrant flowers similar to Ilang-Ilang. Champaca flowers are usually small, waxy, and yellow to orange in color. However, the specific champaca I'm looking for is called Michelia alba, commonly known as white champaca. If I can't find a white one, I'll settle for a yellow-flowered variety. These flowers have a distinctive, sweet, intense fragrance. People highly value the flowers of the champaca tree for their strong and captivating scent. In perfumery, champaca oil is used for its exotic and rich aroma. I'll put the champaca seeds in a separate jar. I'll add hot water for the hot water scarification. By using slightly bigger jar and adding hot water almost to the top, it will keep the water hot a little longer. I'll put the lid on and let them sit for at least 24 hours or more, depending on the seed. What I have here are some plastic bags with vermiculite. I'll put 1 champaca seed per vermiculite bag, then pour water into the plastic bag to moisten the vermiculite and place them on a heated mat. The champaca seeds coatings are already soft. In fact, one of them has already lost its entire coating, but the Ilang-Ilang seeds remained hard. Make sure that there is enough moisture in the vermiculite to keep the seed moist. After placing them on a heated mat, I'll wait and see what happens to the seed. I'll keep my fingers crossed for the seeds to germinate, or at least one, but if it starts to mold, then it'll go in the garbage. I hope that this video explained and simplified the process of scarification. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and feel free to share this video with your friends. Your comments would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to click that notification bell to stay updated. Again, thank you and see you next time. Happy gardening!